BC Place in Vancouver will be a sellout for Sunday's 82nd edition of the Grey Cup. Only 4,000 seats remain. So far, over 53,000 have been sold. The BC Lions host the Baltimore CFLs in what is shaping up to be a pretty solid football game. Baltimore hopes to become the first American team to win the Grey Cup. Let's head out to Vancouver now, where our CFL crew is covering Sunday's game. Baltimore appears to be healthy heading into the contest, but the Lions may have a few question marks. Standing by is Gord Miller. Gord?
Thanks very much, Jim. The BC Lions had their final full workout here at the stadium at BC Place today. An open workout as members of the media anxiously watched the two quarterbacks, Kent Austin and Danny McManus, to see which one looked healthy enough to play in the game on Sunday. Strangely enough, on Grey Cup Friday, still a couple of key roster questions for the BC Lions. One, of course, is at quarterback. The other is at receiver. Will Darren Flutie be here for the game on Sunday? Well, of course, his wife is due to have a baby on Saturday, and he has said he'll go home to be with her if she goes into labor. So BC coach Dave Ritchie has lots to think about 2 days before the game, and our David Pratt was at the Lions workout today.
The answers to all the questions that surround the BC Lions will simply have to wait until Sunday. To start with, both quarterbacks, Kent Austin and Danny McManus, practiced again on Friday, and both continue to improve their medical situation. Austin with his left shoulder and McManus with his right thigh.
The stiffness is out. You know, usually this time of practice I can barely flex the leg and stuff like that. Usually it's a nice time before I can start getting some range of motion back in it. But, you know, each day is getting a lot better.
They're really getting better every day. They're moving around a lot better. You know, they're doing much better. And I think it's something by the time the game comes around, they'll be ready. I'm losing track of days right now. I guess what day is this, Friday? All I do is go on a slip they give me and go out and practice. So I guess in 2 days they'll be fine.
The other big question is Darren Flutie. Flutie and his wife Terry are about to have their first child, and that is clearly his first priority.
Last I talked to her, she's doing fine, and you know, my wishes are with her, and I'm sure she'll be fine.
How are you sleeping?
I sleep all right when they don't have us running around getting up at 7 for breakfasts and doing different things. I hope the next 2 days we can get some sleep and get ready for the game.
And get home.
Yeah, and get home on Monday and see my wife and my baby.
It may seem like a lot of uncertainty to deal with, but not for this man. Bill Comrie took one of the biggest gambles of his life 2 years ago when he bought the Lions. In just 26 months, Comrie has seen his 3-15 Lions go right to the Grey Cup.
This is very sweet. I mean, there's, you know, to see the Vancouver town on fire like it is right now, it's exciting. I mean, driving down the side streets, you see people with Vancouver, you know, BC Lion posters in their windows and that, and the streets are, everybody's having a good time. It's great.
I was here when Murray Pezim was here. I was with the Gleibermans in Ottawa. You know, I've seen some circuses in my day, you know, and it makes our job that much easier knowing that we can come in and we don't have to worry about anything outside the locker room, you know, and we can only control those things inside the locker room anyway, but it does add to, you know, external, you know, problems, that things that we can't control, so we don't have to worry about. So, you know, that's probably the stability that he brings to this organization.
Well, he's the owner. He put all the money into the team. He took a chance. He would fit into where he hired me through Eric Tillman, and I think that's the greatest move he ever made.
Although Comrie and the Lions may know more about uncertainty than they care to admit, there are a couple of things that they can count on Sunday. To start with, BC Place will be a complete sellout. And secondly, the outstanding Canadian, whoever he is, will be a BC Lion. David Pratt, TSN, Vancouver.